It's the citizens of Havre de Grace that have made this possible through a referendum vote. And to them, each and every one of us, and those of you here this morning that were able to vote and cast an affirmative vote, we thank you so much. That's who this park will belong to, and it's to each and every citizen and visitor that visits our beautiful city. With that, I'm going to ask Council Member, District F, Marianne Lasante.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, in addition to the citizens of Havre de Grace who actually voted for this project, there's another piece of this that I think is really important that often gets overlooked. It's the combination of what it takes to have property like this available to the public. First and foremost, it's vision. Secondly, it's a willing property owner. Thirdly, it's leaders who are willing to say, this is a good thing. And fourthly, it's the citizens of the community who go out and make their voices heard. That's why we have such a beautiful city. We have access to the water. And you know, I look here behind me and I see that we're going to have a big event that's going to be a ticketed price and for a good cause, and you have to buy a ticket. But you know what? We still have this. And all you need is yourself and a picnic basket if you want, and you can enjoy the same thing that everybody else can that pays big money, let's say, for it. But anyway, thank you all very much for your, from the Mayor and City Council, your leadership, to the Gamatory family, for your partnership, for the community, for your desire, and for voting for this project. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Very well said. And since that's what I was going to say, we're okay now. Council President, if you would, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here on such a beautiful day. I can't tell you just the feeling of joy I had, just the look over this field and the improvement. I'm kidding, Steve. It is a beautiful, beautiful area. And you know, I was thinking to ourselves that I'm sitting there thinking there are people who live in the United States right now who for some reason or another will one day be located in Hartford County, may move to this town that they don't even know it yet, but they'll pass their first Frisbee to their son on this park one day. And they will never know, you know, the gift that this land truly is. There are kids that aren't even born yet that'll catch their first fish right off this pier here. I know Mr. Gamatoria personally and well, and I know he could have easily sold to a developer, but he decided to make sure that this land belonged to the citizens. And it was a drawn-out process. And if any good action of any good city, there's always controversy. And I feel that I'd be doing injustice if I didn't personally thank Mr. Gamatoria for his willingness to work with the city of Havre de Grace and to put his name out there to public scrutiny to the citizens of the city. And now here we are today. I just can't get over just how beautiful the weather is and how nice it looks. But anyway, I'll keep my speech short. I'm just very happy to be here. And I'm happy to see everybody here today. And may this park, for generations to come, just provide happiness and outdoor recreational opportunity for everyone. Thank you very much.
I hear a fire whistle, Pee-wee. That is over in Cecil County, not here. So I don't expect you to run. Well, again, folks, good morning. And you know, one of the most important things, it's so difficult to thank so many people. And usually what you do is when you do that, you do a disservice to somebody that you forget to mention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt this morning to be real careful as far as names or anything else are concerned. And that is the important part of this. But in opening, I must talk about the Gamatoria family. And I know when I was first approached, regarding this piece of property, my first comment was, "You're really kidding." And no, Mayor, I'm not really kidding. Our family sat down and we thought what was best for Havre de Grace. And that's exactly how the Gamatoria family worked with the city of Havre de Grace. And from what I understand, it was 100% consensus, and Steve could challenge me on that if he wants, but each member of the Gamatoria family that I talked to, they were so encouraging and wanted to make it work. Not as a council member, but as a citizen of our beautiful city, my deepest gratitude goes to the Gamatoria family for giving us this opportunity. God bless you, Steve, and your entire family. Once completed with plantings and a little bit more grading going on, benches and other paraphernalia that is placed in a park, it will be a beautiful location to sit back, relax, enjoy it with your family, and just reflect on how fortunate those of us that live in the city of Havre de Grace are, that we have not just elected officials who care about the city, not just the employees of the city of Havre de Grace who care so much for the city where they work, but the citizens. Those are the ones. Those are the ones who benefit from this entire project and other projects that we also have in the pot right now. And for that, we have to only be grateful. Havre de Grace is the only municipality in Harford County that has waterfront property. And for that, we're so ever grateful. The Lord has certainly blessed us. We also know that with the addition of the promenade many years ago, the disaster that occurred, the citizens, government, supporting state and federal agencies came together and restored something that had to be restored. Havre de Grace has that reputation that we care for what we have. And our environment is very important to us. And with that said, open space for our citizens and our future leaders and our future citizens, it is something to be enjoyed. Many names have been given to our city. The gem of the Chesapeake, city by the bay, decoy capital of the world, the Concord Point light being the beacon of hope, and the oldest lighthouse. All this is a credit to the citizens of Havre de Grace supporting and understanding the importance of open space. It's our history. And if we ever lose sight of our history, we would have a tremendous loss. But in Havre de Grace, we know that will not occur. We look around us, the number of volunteers in our museums, many other projects, historic preservation, our tree commission, and many other committees and commissions that make Havre de Grace for what it is. That is why Havre de Grace will survive. We are a city of volunteers. We are a city that understands our history. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, because I was just finishing up anyway. But I do want to say that the beauty of our parks, the beauty of our city, the cleanliness of our city, we owe it to our DPW and our dedicated people in DPW. Representing DPW this morning is Deputy Director Bill Reeder. And Bill, back to the crews our gratitude and utmost thanks for all they do. I know Joe couldn't be here this morning, but also to pass on to our grounds crews, especially Mr. Allen and his people, for the dedication and for the amount of money they have also saved the city. For that we will be forever grateful. I, as mayor of the city of Havre de Grace, it gives me the distinct honor to, at this time, declare this property open for public use. God bless all.